Old historical photos that you've never seen before. Niagara Falls without water in 1969. Audrey Hepburn washing a car on the set of Sabrina in 1954. Goat wagon in Eden Park, Cincinnati, Ohio in 1906. Bicycle messengers seated in front of their bikes. Photo by Charles H. Currier, USA in 1890s. Woman talking on a hand crank, oak telephone in the 1900s. High school teacher Sandy Brockman wearing a bold print hippie-style dress in Denver, Colorado in 1969. An Indian strongman with his clubs lifting the heaviest 290 kilograms and easiest 73 kilograms. India photograph circa 1903. The liquidators worked in the immediate vicinity of the damaged reactor Chernobyl in 1986. Dance teacher Patsy Swayze, center, with her daughter-in-law Lisa Niemi and son Patrick Swayze in 1978. The rarely seen back of the Hoover Dam before it was filled with water in 1936. Civil War veteran Samuel Decker poses with the prosthetic arms he somehow made for himself in 1867. Cary Grant and Grace Kelly while filming To Catch a Thief in 1955. Squad goals, style when party favors and mini dresses stole the show in 1960s. Arnold Schwarzenegger at night school in California in 1973. School kids wait in line to be served free soup and a slice of bread. Sydney, Australia in the 1930s. New York tenement, photographed in 1910. Rolleiflex camera factory workers in Germany in 1949. Members of a cycle club out on a ride stop to shelter from the rain under some trees in 1950 by Haywood McGee. A family going on the summer holiday in a Fiat 500, Italy in 1967. Handley Page Hampton pilot seen at his position in the aircraft's cockpit in 1940. Family spends time together in their living room in the 1930s. Dog versus Nuns, Madrid, Spain in 1960s. Photo by Thomas More Pele, teaching President Gerald Ford how to juggle a football in 1975. Horses and carts surround a busy Quincy public market in downtown Boston in 1857. A family, a sod house, and a windmill, Nebraska in 1886. A U.S. Marine Corps major wearing a Pickelhaube helmet, circa 1884. Cashiers at the Piggly Wiggly Continental, Encino, California, in 1962. Maintenance worker painting the Sydney Harbour Bridge, Australia, in 1945. Chicago moviegoers waiting to see The Philadelphia Story, starring Stewart, Grant, and Hepburn, April, in 1941. The crowds on State Street, Chicago, in 1895. A man and woman posed for a photograph in the Great Smoky Mountains in 1935. Tippi Hedren with her pet tiger in 1982. A woman getting photographed for the first time from 1903. Elvis Presley at the International Hotel in Las Vegas in 1969. Teenage sisters Gertrude and Ursula Falk, Germany in 1906. Katz's Deli on Houston Street on the Lower East Side of Manhattan in 1980. Minneapolis women lining up to vote for the first time in a presidential election in 1920. Factory workers paint and inspect bomb casings in the 1940s. The Company Store at Camden, North Carolina, July in 1940. Mr. J. H. Parham, barber and notary public, in his shop in Central Hatchie, Heard County, Georgia, April in 1941. A young lady posing with a Chrysler 58 Club Coupe in the countryside, circa 1928. A man on the porch of his cabin, Eagle Creek, Murray, Idaho, in 1889. After losing a leg to cancer, Terry Fox set out on a cross-country marathon across Canada to raise money for cancer research. Despite battling his own illness, he ran for 143 days, inspiring millions. In 1980, off for a fishing trip, Whitefish Bay, Ontario, in 1904. African-American schoolgirls with teacher learning to cook on a wood stove in classroom in 1899. A solarium in St. Petersburg, Florida, touts the healthful effects of the sun in 1920s. Bus drivers, Cumbria, England, in the 1920s. Yakima Indian woman, Washington, in 1899. Crown Princess Marie of Romania in 1896. Sioux Native American medicine man lighting a peace pipe beside an altar inside a teepee in 1907. World Trade Center architect Minoru Yamasaki with model of Twin Towers in 1971. A uniquely shaped petrol pump operated by a truck driver in London circa 1930. Crew members of the USS Nahant and the ship's mascots in 1898. Mercury 8 convertible coupe in 1949. Lunchtime at the People's Drug Store on G Street, NW, Washington, D.C., July in 1942. Cake baker, Washington, D.C., circa 1930s. Man in a hand-cranked wheelchair in 1860s. Actress Betty White rehearsing and performing on her local Los Angeles daytime television show, September in 1954. AC/DC's Bon Scott carrying Angus Young during performances in the 1970s. James Dean and Elizabeth Taylor at the Texas State Fair in 1955. Women on an excursion boat ride to Locust Grove, Poughkeepsie, New York, circa 1898. William Howard Russell, reputed to be the first war correspondent, photo taken while writing for the London Times during the Crimean War in 1855. American author Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens in 1908. 11-year-old Western Union messenger J.T. Marshall, Houston, Texas in 1913.